Bro, you guys are nuts. I'm not even logged in yet. What the video? I'm not even logged in yet. We're checking in. We're saying hi. There's like 5 viewers in here. That's crazy. Too slow? Facts. Definitely too slow. Way too slow. I shouldn't even be awake right now. Woo. Woo-wee. Keon's. Good morning and welcome to the stream, my man. Hope you're doing well on this, what is it, Tuesday now? Is today Tuesday? I didn't sleep well. And by I didn't sleep well, I mean I didn't sleep at all. So, we're doing a fun stream. It'll be tons of fun, and I'm totally not gonna die a bunch of times. But here we are. So, yeah, that's gonna be real fun. But yeah, welcome to the stream. I hope you're, again, as I said already, I hope you're doing well. We're back at it, killing some Zammy, chatting, bullshitting, and having fun. So no Fosani today. I mean, we can send Fosani. We can definitely send Fosani. I just don't know how successful I'm gonna be at Fosani when I didn't get any sleep. I maybe got like half an hour of sleep. But yeah, we got Monster, JK. Yeah, I mean, we'll see. If we get a Zammy Hilt, maybe we go do some Fasani and some Corp. I have a Monster though, so it's yeah, it should be fun. Truthfully, I didn't even really think about going live. I literally was like, well, I thought about going live, but I took a nice shower and was like, I'm gonna go live, and I don't know what's gonna happen, but I'm gonna do it because it's gonna be fun. Yeah, like in theory, like I have, like right now, I probably have like 7 hours to myself to just stream if I wanted to, and then just pass the fuck out and maybe sleep like 12 hours if I really wanted to. I could just take like a shit ton of melatonin. But it might be a double Monster kind of day. We'll have this Pacific Punch one, and then I have a grape one in the fridge. I might have that. But yeah, today very well maybe the day, Zykeon. We'll see. Anyway, this excuse me, fuck. This this Pacific Punch flavor is just so fucking good. So fucking good. Yeah, Yisha can't operate without sleep. I would literally fall asleep playing RuneScape. Well, I may or may not have shipped like all night last night. I think what did I do? So I streamed yesterday until like 4 p.m. and then I talked to another streamer about how to set up some stuff on his end. He showed me how to set up some stuff on my end. And then I went and got pizza. That was pretty tasty. I might have some of that later. Let me start doing this while I talk about it. I went and got pizza, and then I came home, ate said pizza, and then luckily this isn't like a tough boss, so I might be able to do it on very little sleep. And then once I was done the pizza, I got to work on my own shit, and I watched YouTube and hockey and watched my Flyers lose. And then when I was done, I played PUBG for like 2 or 3 hours. Then I laid down with my girlfriend for like half an hour and helped her get ready for work. Made her breakfast, hopped in the shower, and was like, I'm just gonna jump on the stream and see what happens. Here I fucking am. Now you're here, and it's great. It's fun, and it's exciting, and we're gonna have a good time. You never know what you're gonna fucking get from me. I might go live at the same time, but you never know what kind of fucking Vince you're gonna get. I'm either gonna be running off of 3 hours of sleep, I could be running off of 8 hours of sleep, 12 hours of sleep, no sleep. I'm gonna make a second account called Mr. Fucked Up Sleep instead of Mr. No Sleep. Mr. FU Sleep. Standing for fucked up. Yeah, it's today's gonna be a stream, guys. I'm probably gonna let fucking Krill hit me way too many times that I can count. Also, we set up in the channel description thing, we we set up a couple bit rewards. So for example, let me add it. I'll play some preview ones. So for example, for 100 bits, aka for $1, play why is it not letting me click it? Bro, let me preview them. Come on. Oh, here we go. Check this out. A little bang. So if you'd like to periodically scare the shit out of me with a bang. Sorry, ad time? No. It has to be an ad time. Kill myself. Can't say that on stream. I'm fucking forgetting. You know how hard it is not to say that? You're just joking. Oh, and my contacts are fucking bothering me because they've been my fucking eyes too long. Great time. It's a great time. Fantastic time. But I guess if I'm sleepy, I guess I'm entertaining. That's the one bright side. But yeah, it's embedded in our vocab. Yeah, it's so embedded in our vocab. No, check this out. Ready? Get a little bang. We got that one. We got a bruh. Oh. They'll say bruh. And we got an epic sax guy. The sax thing. Oh, I see the icon now, but I can't hear it on my end. Wait, really? Damn. Okay. I'll have to look into that then. But if you play it, I will indeed hear it. Someone kill my imps over here? Maybe I just disable it for now then. I don't know. Do it that way you will. I'll have to play around with it and get the audio to work. There is a guy here. This fucking guy. Romaine. He can just hop. Fuck him. I'll kill my imps. I see the icon, but I can't hear. That's weird. Maybe I have to set up the audio for it. Like an audio source. Let me... Oh. Yeah, maybe it's just... No, that one's not gonna be it either. Okay, I'll have to play with it and figure it out then. I apologize. Yeah, we're back at our favorite boss, our absolute favorite boss of Krill. Where's the other imp? Is there another guy? No. Missing the imps. I don't even want the fucking sound alerts thing in that thing, but whatever. I hope you're doing well though, my man. It's very early in the morning. I don't normally stream this early, so we'll see what kind of audience we get. If it's people that we know, or if it's new people, or nobody at all, maybe. We'll go from there. Or you'll just leave me as well, and you know, I'll sit here in sleep-deprived misery, killing Sammy for an eternity. Which would be interesting. I always thought it'd be interesting to think like if you went to like prison and they were like, they sat you down in front of a computer and they're like, hey, you can serve your 10-year sentence, but you can get out early if you do 500,000 laps of the already agility course. And you just sit there and you're like, you just sit there and stare at the account and you're like, fuck. Because you know you can do that in under 10 years, but it's just gonna suck. You know what they say, early bird gets the hilt. I will say, I will throw this in there as a tidbit of information. On my birthday, when I was at Leviathan, my birthday stream, on my birthday, I went, and the very first kill that I got of Leviathan, I got the Leviathan's lore. The first kill of the stream. And what made it even more special is I was doing the kill, and then I realized I didn't have ancients, and I tellied out, and then I went and did it again, and I got it the first kill. So, it has happened before, is what I'm trying to say. We've gotten it before. I feel like a fucking idiot. I can't fucking form a fucking sentence. My goodness. Even though I literally am. I'm just gonna drink. Dang. And then I got a Leviathan's lore again later on in that stream before it was over. So, crazier things have happened. Crazier things have happened for sure. I'm actually gonna edit the title. Where is this? Edit stream info. I put sleep deprived in the title. I think that'd be funny. Maybe people click on it and be like, ha, he's sleep deprived. What a fucking idiot. Fucking idiot. Oh, that's 30 KC. Cool. Watch, I'm gonna get it and I'm not gonna react. I'm gonna get it and think it's like a spear or something. That's what's gonna happen. Alright. We do that. We do that, and then we do this. That always happens at the very first one. Are you at work, Zykeons, or you just watch from home? What's the schedule look like for you? Curious. I don't have a schedule, and that's both a blessing and a curse. Because you don't have to do it. But if you don't keep a schedule, then you're not keeping a schedule. So it's like it's bittersweet for sure. On my end, anyway. Cool. I know some people work from home, and they'll be like, "Oh." Also, we didn't get it first kill. Rip. Some people work from home, and they're like, "Oh, I watch you while I work from home." I'm like, "Damn, that's crazy. Thank you. Appreciate you tuning in. Glad people get some sort of entertainment out of watching me suffer." Oh, I'm on the right spellbook. Hints. Alright, there we go. I'm working 8 to 5, but I work remotely and running analysis on, so there's a lot of downtime. I remember you telling me that now. I do remember you telling me that now. But I'm not writing or interpreting the data, that is. Yeah, that's right. Okay. So it's easy enough for you to hang out. I gotcha. That's cool. That's cool. Good time. It's a good time. There's a guy in our clan that has like he's pretty far along on his Ironman. And we're like, "How are you doing this?" And he's like, "I play at work." I'm like, fair enough. Hard to argue with that logic, you know? Let's go there. Ah, fuck it. I can go there. Cool. I'm just finishing right now with my Ironman. Finishing what? Oh, just fishing. Just fishing. I read finishing, and I'm like, just fishing. I mean, that's a good way to get your pile up, you know? If you're not 99 fishing yet, fish some karambons, fish some anglers. Get that fishing level up slowly but surely over time to 99. Also, for what it's worth, I had an idea, and it's not gonna happen until probably like next month. I have an idea for an event for the stream every Monday. I want to get your opinion on it. We'll ask some of the other people, but I think everyone's gonna be pretty excited about it. I've done it in the past, a little over a year ago when I had like nobody watching me except like 1 or 2 people. None of them are still here because I'm not consistent enough for them to still be here. But I'll get into that in a sec. Fishing Karambwa and Anglers XP is crap unless AFK time for me. Do you have a fishing barrel? Because the fishing barrel, I mean the XP is worse, but you do need anglers. You get like 1,000 of them, 2,000 of them. Not too bad. Anyway, I was thinking, so I have a playlist on Spotify filled with just like funny, goofy, ridiculous music. Stuff from memes, stuff from movies, like just goofy shit, right? So on Mondays, I was thinking we do Meme Monday, and we just play these goofy fucking songs the whole stream. Maybe I get like funny glasses. I don't know about the glasses because it's gonna fuck with my like vision to see the fucking game. But I have a, what do you even call it? It's like a half a disco light, but it's all rainbow. I could set that up in the background. It would be all fucking wacky. I've done it before, and it was a lot of fun. I was thinking of bringing it back. I actually have somewhat of an audience now, and I think it would go really well. We'll look forward to it. And, you know, it'd be a fun way to start out the week on what is otherwise kind of a hated day on Mondays. You know, everyone hates Monday. Stereotype. But yeah, I was thinking we do that. Have to go get the disco light thing from my parents' house. I'm visiting them at the end of the month, so it should be like 2 weeks. And then I can grab that and we can do some goofy Monday streams, which I think would be a lot of fun. But hook my jaw. Hook my jaw. Thank you for the follow, my man. I've never heard, like, we haven't talked before. What's up with that? It'd be fun, Zykeon said. I think it'd be fun. It'd be a fun way to have a goofy little stream. Hook my jaw. Thanks for the follow. I hope you're doing fantastic on this. Well, I can tell it looks pretty nice outside. On this very chilled Tuesday morning. Yo, what's up? What is up, my friend? How we doing today? What's on the agenda? Oh, fuck off. Welcome to the stream. Just swinging by. Like I said, thanks for the follow. Crazy. Crazy. Never talked to me before, but drops a follow. I appreciate you. I genuinely hope you're doing well. What's on the agenda today? I'm super sleep deprived. I apologize. My brain's kind of fried already, even though we're only 20 minutes into the stream. It's gonna be a goofy fucking day. No worries, bro. Just off today, so just on RuneScape and chilling. Nah, hell yeah, dude. Play a little RuneScape. Just having a good time. What are you off today from? We in college? Off from work? I feel like most people now, as weird as it says, I feel like most people now are almost like out of college now. The player base. As crazy as that is. Some of them are still in college, but work. I'm 29. Yeah, no, I hear you. I'm 27 myself. I'm good friends with another guy that's also 29, and it's weird to think that we're playing and streaming and consuming content for this game that's so old but so nostalgic and so enjoyable to us. Player base is now old. It is, man. It is, but I still love it, and everyone's so just like nice and it's like a family. It's cool to see. Just over the love of a game. It's so cool to see. Can I not die, please? Please? Bunch of millennials. I mean, you know. You know how it be. You know how it be. Like the one generation that like saw like life like knows, like I didn't get a cell phone until I was 13, so get life so pure up until that point and get access to the internet when you're older. Versus now, kids are like 7. They have access to the internet. They can comment whatever the fuck they want. And crazy. Absolutely insane. Insane world we're living. Not for the better either. It's very, very bad. There was I think my girlfriend's nephew said yacht, which is horrible for like a 9-year-old to say. It made me really, really sad. Can't believe I've been playing this game for like 15 years. Kind of crazy. I was just talking about that with my girlfriend. Not to bring her up again, but I was just saying, I was like, I just realized I've been playing this game for like 16, 17 years. Like I've played this game longer in my life than I haven't been. Like I started when I was 11, and I've been playing for more than 11 years. Like I've officially, it's been a while, like officially, but like I've been playing this game longer than I haven't been, which is just like, just a wild thought. Absolutely wild thought. Like, I'm more familiar with life with RuneScape in it than without it. And that's some people would say it's sad, but one of my good friends, I'll call him when fuck you. Finish the boss, please. There you go. So hard. One of my good friends I call on long car rides. And we were talking about defining like a waste of time and what classifies as a waste of time, and he told me in his opinion it's either something that is not productive or not enjoyable. If it's neither of those things, then it's a waste of time. For me, RuneScape is something that is enjoyable, so it is not a waste of time. You know? If it's not productive and it's not enjoyable, then it's a waste of time. I think it's a fair definition. It's a insightful, fair way to judge it. Yeah, you can waste time on something that's not productive when you should be doing something else, but it's not a waste of time to do something that you enjoy doing. It can just be not a good use of your time. Which I think is what a lot of people mean when they're talking about playing this game. Yeah. I mean, people are getting 200 mil sailing now? The fuck? The fuck's that about? We just got sailing. And people getting 200 mil XP already in it. Been out for 2 fucking months. Makes sense. What's the difference between binging Netflix or playing RuneScape all night? I'd say RuneScape's more productive. And that's what I've said. There's a lot of people that like to dog on people that play video games and dog on like, oh, you play RuneScape. Like, yeah, like some of these bosses are fucking hard. Like they're challenging mentally. Like this shit. Like I know for a fact if I go over to my couch right now, and you know, granted I didn't sleep, but like what would happen even if I did sleep? If I go and sit on my couch, I put Netflix on, or just TV, doesn't really matter what it is, and I don't do anything but sit there and watch it, my brain is gonna fucking turn off. And I'm gonna pass the fuck out. And it's it has nothing to do with me. It has everything to do with the fact that you're sitting in front of a fucking screen and you don't have to do anything. You don't have to interact with it. You don't have to pay attention. You just sit in front of it and you do whatever it is. Eventually, it just puts you to fucking sleep. At least your brain is active while you're playing. Yeah. Well, that's my argument, right? Like sure, Zammy isn't like a hard boss, but like I still have to like manage my prayer. Like I'm looking at like, oh, you know, I have every 10 minutes I can click on this altar and it restores my prayer to full. I don't want to sip a prayer pot right now because I can just go like hit that altar and I want to maximize my prayer points. I need to keep in mind when Krill is going to respawn. I need to like make sure I have enough spec for that. I need to make sure I'm in the right spot in the room. It's using brain power. And that in and of itself can be tiring, but it's a different kind of tiring. It's not a lazy tiring. It's like a productive, like, I've been using my brain too much and now I'm tired kind of tiring. You know? Keeps your brain active. And that's something that I feel like, just a lot of people get wrong. A lot of people get wrong when it comes to video games. Oh, hell yeah, we got one of Zammies. I've said that for years. I think it's way more beneficial to do something that involves like thinking and playing games, and people shit on people that play video games. They just don't get it. You're not gonna get it unless you're someone that plays games. Exactly. And that's all there is to it. And the thing is, we're all as morbid as this sounds, we're all gonna die, and you're not that important when it comes to other people, and you're a fleeting thought when it comes to other people's lives, so you might as well do what you want. Because outside of like maybe very close friends and family, people don't think about you that much. Unless you're like me and you stream, and then everybody always thinks about me 24/7. No, I'm sure some people think about me. You're like, oh, Vince is live. That one fucker, Vince. That one weird Ironman who has no sleep schedule. That's self-employed. That has a really cool account but can't keep his shit together in real life. Yeah, I want to watch that guy. He's amusing. I can use him as a source of... Oh, fuck me. Chip damage. My god. I mean, it is what it is. Yeah. I just didn't have food right there. That sucks. It is what it is. Yeah, I mean, people don't have to see your point of view for you to have a good time. It's like Keon's. Oh man. Rest in peace. Sit your bit. Love it. I mean, you get into, not to get like too far deep to that rabbit hole, but like you get into the semantics of like what's worthwhile and what's not worthwhile anyway. I mean, I don't, hopefully you guys aren't the type of people like go out and drink every weekend, but like those people will be like, how do you play games all the time? And then every weekend they're blowing between like 50 and $100, if not more, on drinks at a bar, trying to meet someone that they could like marry, and there's nobody worth anything there because they're all just fucking alcoholics, just blowing money that they could be putting away and, you know, working on paying off a car, or, you know, saving it for a down payment on a house. Instead they're drinking at a bar on the weekends. You do it for a third of the fucking cost at home. It's crazy. But then me playing games is a fucking problem. It's wild, the semantics of it all. I'm financially responsible. Thank fuck. Ugh. I get wanting to have a good time, but like, I could probably count on one hand, and one hand alone, how many drinks I've bought at a bar. I've maybe bought like 2 or 3 drinks at a bar in my lifetime. I do not buy drinks at a bar. Shit's a fucking waste of time. A waste of money. It's not a waste. Well, it's a waste of time too, but I digress. And the thing is, here's what's crazy, right? I'm just gonna go on a fucking tangent. If that's your thing, that's your thing. And if you recognize that it's a waste of money and you're happy with it, Power to you. But don't shit on other people for what they enjoy. That's where I am with that. That's when I get mean and defensive, and I'm like, I need to hit you a little bit. Yo, Play H over on YouTube. Thank you for the subscription. Subscribing. It's funny, on my end it says subscribed, so I wanted to say thank you for subscribed, and that's not how that works. That's not what I say. Thank you for the subscription though. I appreciate you. I hope you're doing fantastic. Feel free to chat or lurk as much as your little heart desires. But welcome to the stream, my man. I hope you're having a fantastic fucking Tuesday. Anyway, we're gonna go back and kill more Zammy. Dude, fucking, maybe I should just not sleep more. I feel like I'm just way more entertaining when I'm just on no sleep. I always thought that'd be interesting for like a series, like an Ironman. Like I can only play this hardcore Ironman when I've been awake for longer than 20 hours. Like some bullshit like that. What the fuck was that? Yo, Phalok subscribed with Prime? Thanks for the subscription, my guy. I'm Clay H. Oh, over on YouTube? Well, thanks for the fucking Prime sub, my friend. I hope you're doing fantastic. You don't have to do that, but assuming it's free to you, I'm glad you chose me. If I can be of assistance, if you play RuneScape, if you have any questions or advice on an account, I would love to help. That's something I do semi-regularly over on the channel. Just help out fellow capers that maybe aren't as far along as I am. Been watching you grind the hilt. Just today or in general? That's the question. I haven't been really grinding the hilt too much today. I only got 7 kills deep before my dumbass fucking died. So we're gonna keep going though. I ain't no fucking quitter. Too much motivation. Too much fucking. I very well may just grab that other monster and just fucking crack that bitch. Second this one's fucking out. I very well may be a 2 monster kind of day, and then when I'm done stream, take melatonin and pass the fuck out. It very well may be that. I could go for like a fucking slumber. Do you want me to call you Clay or Phalox? Phalox sounds cooler, but Clay sounds more personal. Been grinding Phantom Muskla for the Venator shards, and now like 4 out of the 9 days. Oh hell yeah, though. Any is fine, G. Dude, hell yeah. Well, I hope you've enjoyed your time here. And, it's cool to see a lurker. Swing by and be like, yo, been lurking for like 4 of the fucking streams. Here's a fucking Prime sub. And a YouTube subscription. Fucking mint, my guy. But yeah, good luck on your 5th Venator shard. It's weird. I don't know if I like that they did the whole like shard thing for the Venator bow, or maybe they just make the Venator bow 5 times more rare as the shard, and then you just get it as a drop on the ground. Like the excitement and dopamine you get when you see like an item on the ground like that is so much stronger than getting a fucking Venator shard. But it's also nice knowing that you're like making progress towards it. So it's weird. I think I'd rather just see the item on the ground if I'm being honest, but I don't know. Yeah, I'd rather a Venator bow at like 1 in 600 than getting 1 in 105 times. I'm saying. I would tend to agree. I don't think there's a right answer, but I would tend to agree. And that was like the Desert Treasure 2 rings too. They made them like a 1 in like 170. It was different per boss, but you got like the stupid fucking gold rings, and then on the 3rd roll you got the vestige. I'm like, that's fucking stupid, man. I'd rather get the item on the ground, see a big pink beam that's worth like, you know, 180 mil, and then dopamine floods. Like, you'll get it and you almost don't realize at first because it's not worth anything. Like Keon said, agree. I've been doing muscle for resources though. Dude, so good for. So good for. It's on my I have a like a spreadsheet for like bosses that are good for that sort of shit. I think Vorkath is on there. Muspa's 100% on there. Zora, I think, is another one. And some other ones. Fuck my jaw, said bro. I'm nearly 1,500 tormented demons, KC, and I have 6 burning claws and no synapse. Oh, terrible. Let me see. I'm gonna make you cry, and you can absolutely blame me for this one. But I got 2 synapses and 1 burning claw in 550 KC. Rich get richer kind of vibe. Dang. Yeah, it's a fucking. I hope you get it soon, man. Like, good luck. Sending you my my RNG. My RNG tends to be pretty decent. Well. But yeah, good luck on the synapse grind. I got hit with an ad, so I missed what you said. Do I pull it back up? I was showing you. I did my tormented demons. I got 2 synapses and 1 burning claw in 550 KC. Oh wow! I know. I was saying the rich get richer, the spooned get more spooned. So sending you some RNG. Dude, that's so spooned. This account's spooned, man. This account's blessed. Look at this shit. Hold on. So we got Theater of Blood. This is my Theater of Blood vlog. Finished my synapse grind around KC 1300-ish, and I'm at 1600 and no claws yet. Oh. This is my Theater of Blood log. I got Scythe and Sang before I got Vernic. Just don't have the Vernic right now. And then TOA, like Keon said, Vener about 140 though. Yeah, it's true. Not bad. Not a bad spoon. But you want to get Phantom Muspa kills anyway for the supplies. You know? And then this is my TOA log. We got 88 regulars and 75 experts, and I have a Shadow, Masori Chaps, the Lightbearer, Fang. And then bosses, I think it's Gauntlet. Yeah. I have 270 CG, and I have my enhanced and all 6. Yeah. Yeah, it's wild. I don't know which one you're talking about, but they're all kind of wild. Where else have I spooned? Here's my Kriara log. 127 kills. Oh, the Shadow? Yeah, I know. 127 kills, and I got full Arma. Muspa, it didn't go too crazy. I did 602 kills. I think if I spooned anything else that's on here. I mean, Bard was 1270. Volcano, Zora. I mean, Zora was pretty filthy. This is a pretty filthy Zora log. I got 2 of each in 600 KC. Anyway, I'm gonna stop flexing because I'm a fucking asshole. My point is that this account's blessed, and I have no reason to complain ever. So even if I go dry in places, I genuinely, or I typically don't care because I've been so spooned so far. So it's quite nice. Like I said, I have 400 kills on Bando, so kind of drops yet. Oh, what are you doing? 6-0 method? 6-0 with a Bofa, hopefully. I hope you're not doing anything other than that. I recently doing solo TOA, so I wanted to get that spooned. Solo TOAs are like fun, but not fun. You know what I mean? I just melee tank a duo with my brother. Oh, are you guys in a group Ironman? That the little fact that I'm missing on that one? Because if you're in a group Ironman, it actually sounds kind of fun. to like go do God Wars. They're calling you Hookjaw. Hookjaw said my craziest drops on my iron are Shadow and 30 KC, under 30 KC, and 4 Zenites and 1 KC. I'm jealous of the Zenites. I am. I hate Tormented Demons. They're such a fucking pain in the ass. Cannot stand those things. Now we just play to have fun. He's kind of needed everything bossing wise. Okay, that's still fun though. If you guys are enjoying it, like, power to you. You know. That's cool though. And if you get a big drop, you have a nice little split and go about your day. Like Keon said, the account is pretty spooned, but I don't want to jinx it. Dude, you know what's funny? I talk mad shit about my account. Like, I know there's a guy that we have in here called Taco, and he'll be like, I hope you go 10k dry for your Zammy Hilt. And I'll be like, me too, man. Like, I hope I just don't get it. Like, I hope my account's glitched and that I just can't get it, and that it takes like a year of me doing this for them to figure it out. Like, I will say so many things to jinx it. Or like, I'll be like, I hope I get it, and then that same day that I get it, I hope I get hit by a car before I can use it. Like, shit like that, where like, most people be like, no, don't jinx it, don't jinx it. I'm like, I don't believe in that shit. This account's way too spooned. Velox or Clay said he got Bando's chest plates. Both KC. I mean, that's pretty legit. Good for him. I love. Oh my god, we got Steam Battle Staff. I love when like casual players get really big drops and they get that little feeling of dopamine that like typically most casual players don't get, because it is just something that doesn't happen much. It makes my heart happy. So good for your brother. I'm happy for him. That's pretty dope. Is that like a nice like 30 mil drop or something? You know what the most fun thing on stream is? Not realizing how many kills you've done, and you look down and it's way more than you thought. It's not the case right now for me, but that happens frequently. Like, how many fucking kills did I do today? Like, wait, I did more than 100? I thought I only did like 60. No, you fucking sat there and got more than that. There you go. Cool. Take it. Let's get coins. Alk this. Yes, I want to alk it. Why I clicked the button? Also, super off topic. You guys ready for spring yet? Are we enjoying the winter, or are we like, fuck the winter, fuck the cold? Ready for spring. My ass is ready for spring and summer. I love the hot weather. Nothing beats. I remember in the summertime when I was streaming, making videos, playing RuneScape. Nothing beats finishing up a video, go out to my car with shorts on and a t-shirt, roll down the windows, crank the volume up on your music. Best feeling. So good. Anyway, so ready for spring? My ass wants to go back hiking and fishing. Hell yeah, dude. Cannot wait. Absolutely cannot wait. It's not that far away. We got another, like, probably, what, 2 months? 2-3 months before it really starts getting nice out? We can do it. We can do it. Winter's really not that long. Summer, not so much. It's disgusting here in North Carolina. I mean, fair enough. My thing is, like, I'm like a lizard. I love heat. Like, it has to get really hot for me to be like, ugh. Like, most people are like, it's hot out. This is terrible, and I'll feel it, and I'm like, it feels great out. Like, what are you talking about? It feels nice. I don't know. I'm enjoying it. So, For me, summer is like, oh, summer. Spring and fall is not too bad. It's not as hot as I'd like it, but it's not like winter cold, so I don't mind too much either. And it's hot enough where I can enjoy it. Ooh, you get more wines of Zam. I love the wines of Zammy drop. That skin is crispy as a hash brown. Nah. I don't tan that much. I'm not like a big beach guy, funny enough. But I think that comes from like this like it's constant like urge to like always be working on something. I don't know if you guys get that. I feel like men get it a lot more than women. Because it stems from like an intrinsic like biological need to like provide. You know what I mean? We play RuneScape. You guys go outside? No, I play RuneScape outside. I mean, my girlfriend's like, let's go for a ride in the car, and I'm like, okay. I like look over, she's like, playing RuneScape? I'm like, yeah. You know what's funny too? I remember like when I was a kid, and people used to find like workarounds to play RuneScape on like their Android phone and shit. Dude, if I could just like I had like an iPod Touch back then. Dude, if I can just figure out how to play RuneScape on my iPod, like my life would be like so much better, and it would be like complete, and I'd be happy and content, and like everything in life would be like great. And, like, here I am, like I graduated college a couple years ago, but I remember when I was in college, just sitting there like in the back of the class, fishing and shit. Hey, you can walk and chew gum at the same time. I mean, he ain't wrong. I actually, funny enough, I have not gum per se, but I've gone on like a walk. Dude, fuck off with this damage. Can't fucking like I need more fucking like food drops where they can hit me like this. I remember going for like a walk, and I'd have like redwoods in my pocket and whatnot, and just be or like fishing or something. A good one that you can do now is the deep from I don't even remember what fucking quest it was. Whatever the Varlamore quest was that unlocks Doom. Demon Tears are super AFK though. You could probably AFK for like 10-20 minutes there. You just let your character log out. You click on the spot once, and it'll go until your inventory fills up. See, there we go. We got a shark drop. Final Dawn. Yeah, there you go. You know, it's funny. I did like a full-on blog reading, ramble style video about Varlamore the Final Dawn. My ass still can't remember it. My brain's fried. Not literally, but sleep deprivation will do that to you. The nice part is I'm not falling asleep. My brain's just kind of cooked. Like, why are they hitting me so much, dude? Not doing anything differently. Gotta practice for the subathon. I mean, I kind of practiced when Gridmaster came out. I did a 21-hour stream. It wasn't too bad. Now, granted, I was excited for Gridmaster, so part of it was, you know, the adrenaline of like a new game. Dude, what the fuck? Damn it. Pissing me off. Part of the excitement was for a new game mode, but I have 21.5 hour stream with my record. So it was I remember sleeping that night. It was sleeping after you like desperately need sleep. When you desperately need sleep, you finally get it. It's just a different type of sleep. Like when I'm done streaming today and I go sleep, different type of sleep. Cannot wait. I can, but I cannot wait. You know what I mean? I would do a subathon though. I just don't have enough people right now. We'll get there though. We'd love to do a subathon. It'd probably be extremely challenging and maybe a little mentally tolling, but it would be fun as fuck. Really fun. Good financial decision too. Subathons are really, really good. Comes to like earning you a little bit of extra money. Sometimes a lot of bit of extra money. If you jack the time up, or the cost to add time up. Also, for those curious, we're up to 846 kills. Was it 847? 847 kills now. Going for this hilt. Still nothing. We're slowly approaching double drop rate. That's lovely. Not quite there yet, but we're starting to push there. We're closer to double drop rate than single drop rate, at least. And the pet rate? What's the pet rate? One in 5,000? I'm not gonna get the pet. I ain't getting the pet. What are you talking about? Getting the pet here. I mean, we might. Who knows? But 5-1, God. What are they thinking? What are, like, genuinely? Actually, I know what they're thinking. So there was... I guess my mom always growing up said I had an answer for everything, so maybe this is like part of that. Maybe I do have an answer for everything. But there was a I think Sebe did a video with Theory-Wise, and they were talking about some of the pet rates, some of the drop rates of the shit in this game. And he was saying how when a lot of this content came out, they didn't think people were gonna go for pets. They didn't think it was something that people are gonna grind the way they do today, and they just added it just for fun, just to be like, oh, you know, maybe someone will get it and it'll be cool for the person that has it. But like, it's so absurd that you're not really gonna be able to like go for it per se. And now people, excuse me, now people go for it. It's absolutely insane. Although, you know what else is weird? They went back and fixed the Jar of Darkness pet rate. My friends telling me that was a quick kill. Friends asking me about the Jad pet. Jad pet would be pretty dope. Place that I have Jad pet, only one I have, 16 KC. Nice. Pretty dope. Pretty dope. Cool pet. Real cool pet. Got on fire cape trade in. Ha, that's pretty cool. Pretty hype. I can't imagine you just freak the fuck out when it happened. Why did I switch? Another reason I started streaming. I wanted like a little time capsule of like drops that I got. Like, if you guys, it's so funny. You don't have to go watch it, but if you guys want to see a funny clip, there's a clip of me getting I think the Avernic treads. And before the hole in the Doom boss glows, I I'm like dead tired. Like, I'm not paying attention at all. I look dead inside, and then I get the glowing hole, and my face lights up. Yo, I got something. Jad pet only a 1 in 200 drop rate. That's not rare. It just sucks doing like 20-30 minute fights to fight him. Yeah. Yeah, sure. I mean, the Jar of Darkness at Scotizo was worse than that. It was like a 1 in 2K drop, and like you have to go and get like the totems yourself. There wasn't like a single person that was like on a rate for it yet. It was ridiculous. They changed it, thank God. 100 on Slayer task. Let my friend know. Yeah, it's not. I mean, that's not too bad. Could be a lot worse for a pet. Imagine that's your grind. You're just doing fight caves all day. People would think you're a god back in the day. Crazy. That's the crazy. I guess it's fine. It'd be fun to go for that drop. A little Jad pet, a nostalgia trip every time. I used to do Jad kills on task when I would get them, but I stopped doing Slayer. I haven't done Slayer in a fucking. But I'm gonna go back to Inferno and Coliseum eventually too, and it would just be fun to get like more KC and some of the harder content. Oh, excuse me. Just a good way to show off, you know, just build that part of your account. Still give yourself like a fun challenge. Hookjaw said it took me like 35 tasks to get a greater demon task for Tormented Demons. I was like, what the hell? It's ridiculous nowadays. Absolutely ridiculous. Play said become #1 Inferno KC. So funny enough, I didn't debate going for #1. I was like, I should do 1,000 Inferno. And obviously that would take like years. Like I don't think I could do that in like a time at all. I was like, I should go for 1,000 Inferno. Like surely nobody's done that, right? I go on the high scores. I check. I look. I'm like, well, son of a bitch. Like, somebody has 1,000 Inferno KC. And to make it worse, this guy, rank 1 in Inferno, with 1,000, I think 1,003 or something KC at Inferno, also ranked 1 in Coliseum with like 3,700 kills. And I'm like, well, I'm not gonna beat this guy. I would try, but like I'm not gonna beat him. He's clearly very knowledgeable on this shit, and I don't really stand a chance. So we're gonna have to come up with something else. I have a couple ideas in mind though. First things first, I gotta get all the damn items on this damn account. Then we can kind of build off of that. Although I do have most at this point. We're getting somewhere. Wild. Yeah. The guy that was rank 1 Inferno is also rank 1 in Coliseum. It's absolutely wild. 1K on Inferno is so much time. It's a lot of Inferno. A lot of time as well. A lot of time. Oh, come on, stop. That is a lot of time. I think he streams though. He's Spanish. It was all his Spanish stream, but I think he does actually stream. Interestingly enough, so not a complete waste of time. I mean, that's a pretty banging niche to be able to like fall into and get kind of known for. Okay, so at least he's legit, not like a botter. Yeah, I know it. I mean, you could argue some of it is, but like he streams, so you're probably fine. He's probably legit. But yeah, it's this, you know, rank 1 is the same guy. No, there's a lot of like prayer flicking bots. Yeah, there was always talk. I never use this shit, and like right hand to God, I never use this shit kind of thing. But like, people used to use like I don't even know what they're called. There's some sort of cheat clients, and they used to swap your prayer for you at like something like Tormented D or not Tormented, Demonic Gorillas. So you could just go there and just attack them and switch your gear. You didn't even have to touch your prayer. It's just absolutely ridiculous. And finally they got rid of it, but for a while it was like you almost felt like you had to use it because so many people, you know. That's what I saw from Inferno, same idea. I mean, yeah, it's just ridiculous. What's the fun in that? Because people would be like, oh, well, I'm trying to get my item. It's like, okay. What do you need the item for? Well, to kill this boss. It's like, well, what do you need that item to kill that boss for? It's gonna have perfect prayer flex. And, you know, takes out a whole part of the game. I mean, I'm not even looking at that. I mean, you're not wrong. Like, that takes out a whole part of the game for sure. I look at it as like, why do it in the first? Like, it would be like if someone gave you Twitch, if you went live and someone was like, here's 10,000 followers, and they're all gonna pretend to like you and talk with you, and then you got like a medal, or like let's say instead of followers for Twitch, it was YouTube. They're like, here's 100,000 subscribers that are gonna watch your stuff and stick around whether they like it or not. Then you got a plaque and said, congrats on 100,000 subscribers. You're like, or you get that sort of thing. Why cheat? You know what I've always said? Play. Like my buddy and I were talking about cheaters on Valorant. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah, I mean, if you're like, the point of cheating is to get yourself a weapon, and you're gonna use that weapon at a piece of content that you don't actually need anything from, then what's the point of cheating? For insecure people? Yeah, I mean, I would. No, my buddy and I were playing Valorant one. Got like a cheater detected screen or something, because we got kicked from the game. And it's like, why don't you just get something? Why don't you get those? What, the cheats? I'm like, yeah. Why don't you get like walls? Probably because they can't buy gold and buy the cape. I mean, yeah, but still. But he was like, oh, well, like, I just enjoy playing it without cheating. Like, I'm good enough where I don't need it. Like, it seems pointless to do it. You know another reason that I don't think worth cheating? Let's say you're playing like a competitive shooter like Valorant or like Counter-Strike, and you have wall hacks, where you can see where the enemies are through the walls. If you're using wall hacks, and you somehow still lose, you're gonna feel like shit. Even worse than if you just lose. Like, imagine cheating wall hacks and then losing a game. Just how bad that would be. That would be worse than anything I can think of when it comes to not cheating. I think that's probably the worst. The worst thing you could do. You know? Losing as a cheater is the most embarrassing. That's what I'm saying. You cheat and then lose, you feel like a fucking... You feel like an actual loser. I swear one day some guy's gonna come in here and he's gonna be like, oh, well, I used to cheat on Valorant and you know, you're saying this about me, and I'm like, it isn't about you. Get with it or get out of the fucking way. Anyone understands that. You'd be very happy with me. For those of you, I just cannot talk. For those of you that don't know, yeah, Bo Burnham. Alright. Damn, we already did 20 kills with it. But yes, losing as a cheater is definitely most. Even if people don't know that you're cheating, if you lose as the cheater, worst. Gotta be the worst. Also, just a fair warning, if I get the hilt, I'm probably gonna end stream. I think that's gonna be the caveat for that today, because I don't even know what boss I want to do next, let alone if I can do it right now. Time to hang it up. If you lose this one to me, it's just retire. I mean, facts. Stop playing fucking video games at that point. Head in the water. You're not wrong. Oh my god. Like, it's my contacts that are really bothering me. You know what's funny? I didn't want to like assume, but like I was like, watch, the one time I'm sleep deprived is when my stream is gonna go nuts. We've already had a little Prime sub, a subscription, a follow, or 2 follows, and I'm like, see, I knew it, because I can just tell, like, later on during the stream, it's gonna be going even better, and I'm just gonna be tired of shit. I'm not gonna be able to continue. I'm gonna have to end, and I'm gonna feel like shit for ending. I'm not gonna want to. Done and done. What's crazy is we could get this hilt any kill now. Any. Oops. Oh, apparently that poll is now live. The Holy Moly's in the Hooded Slayer tape. The Hooded Slayer hood. Their helm? Hooded Slayer helm. I knew I would get there eventually. Oh my god. Anyway. Don't sleep, or don't stream when you're tired. My advice for the day. I don't know how I used to do it when it comes to whatever you call it. When it comes to, like, I used to, oh, my microphone just shifted. When I used to work at a mall, I used to get up, I used to literally sleep like 3 hours and get up and go to work, be like fine. And I guess I was like standing up and talking to people, so maybe like that's what kept me like more engaged and awake than sitting at a fucking computer chair like I am. But like, my god, like I genuinely don't know how I used to do that. Doing it now, like I don't know how I used to get up at a designated time. Like that shit's so bad. I also can't believe how fast 2025 went. 2025 flew by for me. I don't know about you guys, but hello monster. That saved me a lot of times when I stayed up too late. What's that whole like revenge bedtime procrastination? It's like the most like long-winded name, but like it makes sense. You'll have like, you're like, oh, if I go to bed in an hour, I'll still get 5.5 hours of sleep. And you get to that point, and you're like, oh, well, if I go to bed in a half hour, I can still get 5 hours of sleep. And then you get to that point, and it's like, oh, well, if I get to bed in like 20 minutes, like, I'll be fine on 4.5 hours, and then it just keeps going, and you just feel worse about yourself. And then you're like, I need to go to bed before I fuck myself over. And then that alarm wakes you up in the morning. Hear it, and you just sit there, and you're like, no. Why? Why did I do that? Hilt. Book. What is up, Book? He said this Hilt is elusive. Doesn't like me. This might be the one place I go dry on. Book, did you read the stream title? Hook my jaw, or Hook Jaw said Sunday nights are brutal for that. They are. I've said, and it's funny, I would read about this, or I would think this to myself all the time, and I finally started reading about it. Someone said that the day before a day off is better than the day off itself. Like if you get done work and you know you're off of work the next day, that day that you get off work is better than the day off itself, because you know you don't have to work tomorrow the next day. It's true, 100%. It's always the best. The day that you have off and you know you gotta work the next day, you gotta go to bed at a certain time, those are miserable. All day you're like, oh well, I do this later, you know? Those are brutal. Yeah, Book, go read the stream title. Let me know what you think. I'm gonna make a coffee after this trip. When you're leaving work and you go to work the next day, the feeling's unmatched. Oh, dude, it's crazy. It feels so good. I'll give you one better. High school and college when you're done. Crazy feeling. Absolutely crazy feeling. Wild feeling. I remember my last day of college, I took a sports business class. So it was like, it was just sports based in general. It was honestly really fun. I took an elective. But This sports business class was my last class of my college experience or whatever. And we played Kahoot to prepare for the finals, but if you were a senior and you were graduating that year, you didn't have to participate in the finals. But he's like, I didn't know what to expect for that class session, you know? He didn't tell us ahead of time that we were doing this, so we sit down for the day, and he's like, only like a 45-minute class. He's like, all right, in preparation for the finals, we're gonna be playing Kahoot. Like, cool, that sounds fun. And I remember I won the Kahoot for the day. And it was like a really close game, but I ended up winning it. And it literally went down to like the final question. And I won. I was like, yeah, like I did it. Cool, I won the Kahoot for the day. And you heard like the bell or like whatever. He was like, all right, like you're dismissed. And I remember him saying that. And it being like, I'm dismissed. That's it. There's no more classes. I don't have to go anywhere. Like, that's it for the year. Like, I'm about to graduate. Like, I have to go to graduation, and that's it. Like, it's crazy. And that, like, I remember, like, pushing the door open and walking to my car across campus and being like, this is, like, the walk to my car. Like, I'm done. Like, the end. And, yeah, sometimes I miss college. For what it's worth, but, you know. I don't miss those mornings where you're just dead tired and you just don't want to be there. But you have to pay attention because you need a grade, you know? Yeah, I feel that, Hookjaw. Yeah. It's something, man. It really is. I mean, I don't actively use my degree well, I guess I kind of do, but kind of not. I work for myself, so I don't need a degree to work for myself, but I do use what I learned in college to a certain extent for my job. But anyway, college debt sucks. I'll say that. But anyway, outside of that, it's such a cool feeling just having your degree and being done with something. I think, and this kind of ties it back into RuneScape, I think what a lot of people struggle with is this, like, feeling of, like, always wanting more, if that makes sense. And never, like, truly, like, I know this just from playing RuneScape, but, like, humans are just never satisfied. And that's not a bad thing if you're able to recognize that, but, like, certain people don't find out until it's, I don't want to say too late, but they don't find out until later in life. And as long as you can kind of stand back and, like, admire what you have and enjoy what you have, I think it's always good to strive for more. I think it's a good thing that we do that, but it's also bad if you're not kind of capable of, like, consuming that kind of mindset in a healthy manner. That's when it's bad. Applies a lot to working out, being happy in your own body, but striving for more, wanting better, wanting to be more fit, but still being content, happy in what you have currently. Difficult. You don't want to let yourself go. You don't want to fuck up what you have, but you also, you know, you don't want to just not be happy and, you know, all that jazz. But that's the same thing with RuneScape. People, oh, I want to max. Okay, well, you max. Now what? Well, now I want to do this. Well, why? It's like, well, I need something to do. I don't want to quit. All right, like, what do you want to do? Go do that. You know? I don't know. Like that guy that has 1,000 Inferno KC. I would hope that he enjoys Inferno, but if he doesn't, imagine he doesn't enjoy Inferno. My God, if that man doesn't enjoy Inferno, there's something wrong with him. 'Cause you don't get 1,000 KC without enjoying it. That'd be wild. He just can't stop. Something, man. Something. He's just addicted to that dopamine rush. He hears Zuck in his sleep. Kind of thing. So dumb. Ugh. Hookjaw, are you at work too? Are you watching during your work hours? No, you said you were off, right? You said you were off and just chilling. That's right. See, my memory's not that bad. Keon's. Yeah, off today, thank God. Dude, sometimes, do you have like a full day off? Because when I used to work on top of school, if I had off from work and school, I used to call them full days off. Because it's not really a day off if you have class in the morning, and it's not really a day off if you have class if you don't have class, but you do have work. It's just like, don't feel right. I used to call them full days off if I had a complete and other day off, whether it was school or work. Those were the days. Alright. That pissed me off. I think what we're gonna do. Yeah, full day off, nothing to do today other than playing hockey later tonight. Feels good. Are you also a hockey fan? Because I'm a big hockey guy. I'm trying to find a league right now to play in. I found one, but it's they're mid-season right now, so I can't join. Playing hockey does feel good though. I gotta get back into it. Maybe if it's just skating around a little bit. I gotta get back into it. Huge hockey guy, yeah. I'm a huge hockey guy as well. What team are we looking at? What team do you root for? No judgment. My team's not loved by everybody either, so no hate. Clay said San Jose Sharks. Dude, Macklin Celebrini though? Fucking beast of a player right now. Kid's just tearing it up. Ooh, Hookjaw said Pittsburgh, big Crosby guy. See, Hookjaw, you're never gonna believe it, but see behind me. Right here. Big Flyers guy, so that's okay. Oh no. No, I've said this. I was talking about this in the last stream about Crosby. Should I leave the stream? No, you're welcome in the stream. So two things, right? Whenever I meet Penguins fans, I usually say two things, right? One, if hockey's your main sport, respect, because hockey's fucking amazing and it doesn't get the credit that it deserves. And two, I've always said I hate Crosby because he's on the Penguins, not because he's a bad guy. I mean, I didn't like him like more like first couple of years of his career, but like, dude, the things that Crosby does for the sport. I almost said the stream. Things Crosby does for my stream, guys. No, the things Crosby does for the sport of hockey, and then his just talent on the ice. I mean, like, how do you hate on a guy like that? He's just a good, genuine, good dude who's just incredible at fucking playing hockey. You just can't hate a guy like that. What? Here's a good question. Hookjaw, what player do you hate the most in the NHL? I mean, understandable. He was a crybaby in the first couple years of his career. See, the fact that even you are saying that tells me that we're not that far apart. All superstars cry though. To be fair though, I don't think so. I don't remember Steven Stamkos and Nikita Kucherov crying on the Lightning. And they've won 2 cups. And Kucherov is still a fucking animal. Big animal. He's fucking good. He's a good hockey player. Plus, there's no Flyers Penguins beef right now. Anyway, you don't have to say hate. You can just dislike. Who's like your least favorite players? Maybe not hate. Maybe hate's a strong word. I don't really hate anybody, to be fair. I'm not a big Binnington guy. He's a man baby in the net. Dude, Binnington is such a fucking baby. He's such a fucking baby. Cannot stand Binnington. And you know what sucks, Hookjaw? I went to his first NHL game, Jordan Binnington, before he won a cup, when the Blues were fucking dog shit in 2019. I had a buddy hit me up super last minute. He's like, I got sweet tickets to the Flyers game, you want to go? And I was at work, but it was a minimum wage job, and I was like, I literally went up, I'm like, yeah, I just got offered sweet tickets to go to the Flyers. Like, can I like do some extra work on another day? And they let me. I probably would have gone anyway and just took the heat for it, but they let me go. So I was like, fuck yeah. So we're like driving to Philly, and he's like, who's in net? So I'm like, I don't know. Well, let me check. And again, this was before the Blues like wrapped back around and got good and made the playoffs that year. I was like, oh, we're playing the Blues. Like, we're gonna win this game. Like, the Blues suck this year, and they went up to win the cup. But I'm like, oh, this guy Jordan Binnington's in net. Never heard of him. He's never. This is his first NHL game. I'm like, oh, we're gonna light this guy up. This guy's, it's his first NHL game. He can't be that good. And he ended up shutting us out. And then I watched him win a cup, which that was something, So I've always just generally disliked him because of that. But like, then on top of that, him just being a fucking, like you said, just a big man baby in the net. Like, my God, dude fucking cries about it. Throws a fucking hissy fit. See me pull it like that every time. Of course, he was really good in the first couple years of playing. Yeah, he's fallen off a lot since then. I mean, I'll give it to him. I think he was like the first rookie goalie to win 16 playoff games in the year that he won a cup. Now he's a bottom fiver in the NHL. I don't think he's a bottom 5. I think he's still like decent. You know who's bottom 5? Fucking Sam Ersson. Sam Ersson's just, my God, dude. His stats are bottom 5. Are they that bad? What is his stats look like? Oh God, flashbang. Oh my God, dude, what? Play, dude, what? Those are bad this year. What the fuck? I know St. Louis isn't good this year, but my God, I didn't expect like that. That's, yeah, and he made Team Canada somehow. Yeah, he won it off of the fact that he had fucking has a cup under his belt alone. Because those are some bad stats. That might be worse than Ersson. That's saying something. He lets in more goals on average than Ersson, but he has a better save percent. I feel bad too. I like Ersson as a guy. He won 4 nations for Canada. I mean, yeah, like it's weird because Binnington has like the stats and like the hardware even to back up like an argument that he's good, but he's so inconsistent and like He is good under pressure. I mean, fair enough. He's just controversial. Locker room cancer. Maybe not a locker room cancer, but like an on ice cancer. I don't know. I wouldn't necessarily want him on the team unless he gave me a reason to believe that he's not going to be like that anymore. So what, we got Bennington. What do we feel about? How do we feel about Brad Marchand? Love to know. Big up Nova Scotia. Love him. Amazing guy. We love Brad. let me show you guys a picture. Yeah, I hated him with the I hated Marchand with the Bruins when he was just a complete rat. Also, Finest. Welcome to the fucking stream, my guy. We are running off of no sleep, so it is a fucking time right now. We are fucking we're joking left and right. Alright, anyway. I don't want to dox my Instagram. I'm gonna screenshot it and then I'll show you guys the photo. Finally said your game is running static again. Is it? Appreciate you telling me. I'll fix it. I know how to fix it. We just flew. Alright, now I just have to turn it back. It should be fixed now. Should be good to go now. Can you let me know if it's doing the static again? Should be good to go now. Good now, I just noticed also. Cool. Looks good so far. Cool. I know how to fix it. I just don't notice, so feel free to point it out if and when it happens again. I appreciate it, my guys. Alright, let me pull this up. This was September of 2023. I don't know how well this is gonna show up, but a photo of me with Brad Marchand and Patrice Bergeron. It was an event through work. I got to work and I met both of them. Bergie and Brad? Yes, yes, Bergie and Brad. Yeah, unreal. Yeah, it was right after Bergie retired. The best 2 ways to ever play. Yeah, absolutely. Also, Finest getting the prayer out. Don't fuck with me. I'm tired, Finest. No, you're more than welcome to redeem that and mess with me as much as you want. I'm but a mere vessel of entertainment. Attempting to flex meaningless accomplishments in a top-down pixel MMO from 2001. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Saying words though. English words. Perfect time. So I didn't hear it. I didn't think I heard it either. Let me see. Oh, see, I can't even redeem it for another 18 minutes. I'll mess with it when it's back up and I'll see if I can hear it. At least it's only 50 points, so if it didn't go through, it's not like you lost that much. Hookjaw said the Olympics is going to be so fun to watch. Team Canada's legit a cheat code. Dude, they have so many skilled players. Canada's gross. I need to go look at their roster again. Because, like, I know most... Like, I know their roster is going to be gross, but maybe I don't realize how gross it is. Let me take a look. That is one thing I like about doing Zammy, is I can kind of pay attention to chat and, like, fuck off and do shit like this more. Forwards, they have Celebrini, Cicero, Anthony Sorelli, Crosby, Hagel, Horvat, McKinnon, Marchand, Marner, McDavid, Point, Reinhardt, Stone, Suzuki. I mean, that's a pretty stacked roster. I want to see like a line combinations thing. I don't like it laid out like that. Defenseman, they got Doughty, Thomas Harley. Is Thomas Harley that good? It's like a name that I haven't heard like at all. Top 3-point leaders all on Canada. First power play unit's gonna be cracked. God, that's something I'd wanna play against. I just have to play against that. Defense, we got Drew Doughty, Thomas Harley, Hale McCarr, Josh Morrissey, Colton Parayko, Travis Sanheim, Shea Theodore, and Devin Taves. Yeah, that's pretty fucking. Just like Crosby, McDavid, McKinnon, Carr, and Marner. Good lord. Oh my god. Why am I not reading Marner's on there? Yeah, that's kind of insane. Then goaltending, Binnington. Somehow Binnington. You start Kemper or Logan Thompson? I guess you start Logan Thompson, maybe? Is Darcy Kemper their starter? Honestly, as long as it's not Jordan, I'm fine with it. I just don't think Logan Thompson and Darcy Kemper are like Olympic worthy. Like, I mean, they're Olympic athletes, but not like they're not like Team Canada starting goalies. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. I don't know who I would start, to be honest. Let me look at like stats. I have to reset this trip in a second anyway. That's where we lack is goaltending. I mean, fair. Okay, we got room play legs. Alright, let me reset this. Like, if you sort by wins, you have like Vejmelka, Bobrovsky, Wedge. Where's Wedgwood from? He's just American. Scott Wedgwood, he's got 19 wins. The Avalanche, I mean, I know Kemper's probably right there with him, but Scott Wedgwood's there. I like Logan Thompson as well. I just don't think he's like, I haven't heard his name enough. Mackenzie Blackwood. I mean, I don't even see Mackenzie Blackwood on the fucking wins stat sheet. I know wins aren't everything. I mean, his stats are pretty good. They just have a tandem of Wedgwood and Blackwood. Plays for Colorado. Yeah, I see that. Any goalie would be good. Yeah. Well, and that's what you have to remember when it comes to Colorado. It's like hard to say. Like John Gibson is from America. Where's Jake Ottinger from? Also America? Minnesota. Like 35-4 or something? I know, it's ridiculous. Jeremy Swayman, I would imagine, is also from the US. Ah, he's from Alaska, actually. That's interesting. He is up more northern. Logan Thompson. Yeah, I mean, I guess that is who you go with. Kemper or Logan Thompson. I'd probably start Logan Thompson, to be honest. He actually has pretty solid stats. But yeah, that is where you guys are lacking, isn't it? That'll be interesting then. Let me I'm not ending. Let me just go make a coffee real quick. And and I'll be right back. I want just like a little something. Give me 2 seconds. I'll be right back. If anybody else is tuning in, feel free to stay or leave. We were up to 8 viewers at one point, but if you guys want to either talk amongst yourselves or give me shit to read when I get back, feel free. But I'm gonna go grab a coffee. Hold on. It's not as sweet as my monster, but I'll take it. But pretty good. I got a vanilla caramel coffee. Finest said, I have begun my Dragon Defender grind currently. Yeah, Adamant. Very nice. Very nice. Adamant is not too bad. Also, tell me why anytime I get up to do anything, my viewers spike. I check for 2 seconds. I check for 2 seconds. Viewers 8. Come back 5. And I know that's because I'm not here, but I just think it's funny. Damn, we got 75 wines of Zammy that trip? That's fucking wild. How many are we up to? 1325 wines of Zammy already. That's wild. ASMR coffee. ASMR coffee stream. What are we doing? Yeah, back to this hockey chat. That's pretty filthy. I want to see if I still want to see if we can find like a projected line combination. Oh, here we go. Cool. Top line, Macklin Celebrini playing with Connor McDavid and Mitch Marner. That's pretty crazy top line. Second line, Crosby, Kinnan, and Sam Reinhart. It's crazy that that's their second. Third line is Brad Marchand, Bo Horvat, and Tom Wilson. Third line is Brendan Hagel, Nick Anthony Cirelli, and Mark Stone. And defenseman. I love the defenseman. The top line is just Devon Taves and Cale Makar, who just already play together on the Avalanche. Josh Morrissey with Shea Theodore and Sanheim with Drew Doughty. Sanheim with Doughty is just good. Flyers fan. Logan Thompson, I think, is being the starter from what I can tell. My end. That's the... Alright. Back in here. Delicious coffee. I haven't had a coffee in like months. I have an energy drink every day. I haven't had a coffee in quite a while. But definitely need it for this. Come on. Apologize for the yawning constantly as well. I swear I'm definitely not tired. I wanted to get a stream in, and it's been a goofy, fun stream so far. So I appreciate the chats so far from everybody. And if you don't like hockey, apologize. Maybe we'll talk about something else. Hopefully, Hookjaw's back with his coffee. We'll start talking about coffee instead. Just happy. Yeah, there is. That flavor profile mix tastes very weird. Don't like that. Wow. Yeah, fruit punch. Who knows? Fruit punch doesn't go good with fucking coffee. Finally said I've been so sick lately. Probably listeria. Feeling better finally though. No, that's good, dude. I'm glad. I hope you feel completely better soon, because listeria doesn't sound fun to deal with. don't think I've ever had that before, but reminds me of that Drake and Josh episode. You guys watch Drake and Josh growing up? Where he's like, I've heard about prison. He's like, yeah, and he goes, it ain't fun. Like that. It's like, I've heard about listeria. It's not, it ain't fun. Being sick just in general sucks. It's terrible. Terrible body chills. Felt like my bones were hurting for about days. Oof. It's not a fun thought. Not a fun thought. There's a last year, I think it was last spring in like February. Probably had to have been January or February. Or maybe into March, but I think it was more likely like February-ish. About a year ago, I got sick and had basically what you're talking about, Finest, where like I was under the covers in my bed, blankets and all, and even with the blankets on, I think I must have slept like, or I was still like freezing, right? Like I had the blankets on and I was still sitting there just getting the chills. But I think I slept like 17 hours straight or something the one day. It was terrible. I woke up and I didn't have the faintest idea of what time of day it was. I was so cold, man, and I'm never cold. I'm always cold, so like it's a little different, but like when you're never cold and you feel cold, like you know something's wrong. I can imagine. Ugh. That's gotta suck. I will say, in a very weird, almost twisted sense of pleasure, part of me enjoys the resting aspect of being sick. If that makes sense. Like specifically taking time to like rest. If that makes any sense. I think what that means is I probably just need more sleep. Probably need to just pick a bedtime to like properly be like, I'm going to bed now. Putting my phone, you know, on my nightstand. I'm not gonna read anything until I get tired and fall asleep. Because like right now, like I'll go on Reddit and set my phone to low power mode. That way if I don't touch it, it turns itself off. And I'll sit there and just scroll, and I'll doze, and I'll catch myself waking up and being like, "Oh, my phone's off. I must stop." Yeah, I slept all day. Today I was awake maybe 6 hours total. That's even more special that you're choosing to spend some of your time with me. That's I'm flattered. I'm gonna say that's flattering, but it is, I guess. But I'm flattered that you used to watch me. Is that 30? It's 30. We got enough KC. Also, I don't think I checked in for today, so. Could you hear that? Coffee on accident. Wonder where Hookjaw is with his coffee. He said he was getting a coffee too. No sound effects coming through? Weird, weird. Wonder what's going on. It makes me sad. Oh, you know what? Maybe I... I might just need to reload. It might just be this stream. It's weird though. Disappointing. 869 now. Okay. Not too shabby. Hookjaw said, just got back, had to bring in the garbage bins. They were in the middle of the road. Goodness gracious. I kind of figured something had to have been up. Didn't miss too much. I just went and got my KC. Now we're back at the boss itself. Talked a little bit. Oh, we were talking about being sick. How much it sucks to be sick. Finest said I've been so dry for Rune. Def hope I get spooned on Dragon. Yeah. Dragon's fun though. Like you're kind of underground and the last one. So it's like, oh, once I get this, like this is the big drop. You know what I mean? But even here, it's like, well, I will get it when I get it. You know? Joe said I was deathly sick about a month ago. Literally in bed for 2 days straight. It was god awful. Yeah, fair. I never get sick too, so when I do, it's bad. Kind of how I am. I haven't been sick all winter. I had a very minor cold over the winter, but that was it. And then other than that, I have not been sick whatsoever. But I was telling Finest, I think in a weird sort of way, it's almost nice when you're sick because you're like specifically taking time to just go rest. Maybe not if you have a 13-month-old like Finest does, but presumably if you're not working and you're taking care of yourself, maybe you have time to like actually lay in bed and rest. And I think what I was kind of telling myself is I need to just do that more. Anyway, Finest said having a 13-month-old, I get sick all the time now. It's not gonna go away for a while either. You're gonna get sick a bunch for like 5 years or so. That's gonna suck, my man. You plan on gaming with your kid? Because that's adorable. And it's something that I don't think I'm gonna get a chance to do, but so desperately would love to. I hope so. That'd be really cool. Hookjaw said that that is the nice part, but when you're really sick and can't move, I feel like I'm not even getting rest. Oh, I know. I was telling Finest, I got sick to the point where like I was under my covers, I still felt cold, and then I slept 17 hours, and I woke up, I'm like, I don't even know what fucking day it is. I don't know like what I gotta do, like in terms of responsibility or whatever. Like everyone jokes about like their health, like, oh, I can eat this brownie, I'll be fine, or like I can smoke this cigarette. I don't smoke cigarettes for what it's worth, but I can smoke this cigarette. I'll worry about my health later, and I'll worry about my health later, and then like it actually hits you, and you know, now you can't worry about it later. Now it's in your face, and you didn't take care of yourself, and it's like, ah, fuck. Body aches when too restful. I mean, fair enough, Finest. Like even right now, like I feel like in my arm right here. It's probably because I'm bleeding. I feel like a sense of like body aches or like inside like arm, like my bone, like that deep right now. So I get what you mean. Taking extra strength Advil and passing out for hours is nice. Usually you wake up feeling decent. Fair enough. Fair enough. But like, for what it's worth, like if we get anything out of this conversation, you're not like doing basic things for yourself. Make today that day that you do it. Brush your teeth twice a day. Yeah, I showered before. I don't know. You can probably tell with my fucking hair. Maybe not. I don't know. But no, make today that day you take care of yourself, because you don't always get those days. You're not always gonna have those days, and when you can't have those days, you're gonna wish you took advantage of them. And that's a damn shame. That's one thing that I think is almost the scarier part of getting older, is like looking back and being like, fuck, I didn't do this, or, like, fuck, I didn't do that. Like for me, like I remember like when I moved down here, or when I moved like I moved south. I moved out of my parents' house and moved south. But when I moved down here with my girlfriend, something I thought about a lot was like, if I don't start streaming, I genuinely will hit the point where I am like 50 years old, 60 years old, 70 years old, like deathbed, where I look at myself in the mirror and I'm like, I never attempted to stream. I never took the chance to pursue something that, you know, sounded like a lot of fun to me. And this has been a blast for what it's worth. I mean, I hope we grow a community into something way more than it is right now, but it's been fun as shit talking to everybody every day. We get a little bit of a mixed crowd differently every day, but it's been fun. Finest is in here all the time. Finest said we're now 150 Cyclops dry on the 1 in 50 drop. See, I'm gonna challenge your thinking though. Okay, so there's a website called Dry Calculator. Cry would probably know a lot about the Dry Calculator. What's up, Cry? I hope you're doing well, my man. The Dry Street Calculator. We do a 1 in 50 drop on 150. We've got 0 kills. We have about a 5% chance to not get it. So yeah, probably a little unlucky, but like 1 in every 20 players will go that dry. Finest. So it's like, I don't sweat it too much, is what I'm trying to say. Or I said, well, I pop in on Dry Calculator. Oof. Yeah. No, you know what you popped in on, Cry? If you read the title of the fucking stream, I don't know if you did or not. I'm very sleep deprived today. I may or may not have pulled an all-nighter. So it's been kind of a goofy day. It's a little bit of a more goofy, comedic stream. Oh man, yeah. I had a monster. Get a monster done. Oh fuck! I literally dropped it. Goodness. And then we're on a coffee now, so it's been a stream so far. But complaining makes me feel better. Yeah, until you're under 1% unlucky, you're not that unlucky. Well, and that's what I try to tell people. And the other thing is, like, you can't change it. Like, you just play. It's similar to life in a lot of ways, where you can't change the hand you're dealt. So the only thing you can do is keep going forward, or you can quit and be a fucking quitter. So those are your options. as harsh as that is. Now complaining sometimes, I have had my fair share of drops that I got immediately after I complained. So that's very fair. Very, very fair. Just take a nice deep breath. You guys know what civet coffee is? Or civet coffee? I'm not drinking civet coffee for what it's worth, but do you guys know what that is? You'd be happy if you... civet coffee. There we go, boys. Complaining worked. Did you get it immediately? Did you get your rune defender immediately after you start complaining? Tell me you got it. That's hilarious. I think he got him. Context tells me he got it. Complaining worked. That's just what you gotta do. Not a bad thing, not a bad thing. Yeah, if you don't know, civet coffee, maybe specifically. Those that don't know, is a rare, expensive coffee made from coffee beans that have been eaten, partially digested, and excreted by the Asian palm civet, which is a small mammal. Civet's digested enzymes ferment the beans, reducing bitterness and creating a unique, smoother flavor, often described as nutty, earthy, and chocolatey, before the beans are collected, cleaned, and roasted. Actually, shit coffee. What should I do with the old defenders, by the way? I just usually drop them. I'm not gonna lie. I think I kept my rune one because if you ever lose your dragon one, you can then show the rune one to the girl and she'll let you go get another dragon one. But realistically, you're good to drop. I would keep the rune one, even once you get the dragon one, but you can drop all the rest. A serious note. No one's taking my civet bait coffee, or my civet coffee bait. Curious if anyone's ever had it. Sounds like a no, but yeah, I don't think I'll try. Well, maybe I'll try it. I don't know. I'm extremely kind of curious about what that would taste like compared to like if you had like maybe like civet coffee and like regular coffee next to each other, back and forth. What about coffee, man? Something about it. 25 more kills and we're gonna hit 900. It's crazy to me. Oh man. Glad you guys are having fun. I'm having fun too, to be honest. I actually really like this grind. Like I genuinely am gonna miss it because it's just so chill. I am looking forward to getting an item though. Getting an item is always fun. Also, I think I've been up for like 24 hours at this point, so come on. You know what I should do? I might try this. Kind of a bad idea, but like kind of a good idea. I should like, when I'm done stream, when I go to bed, take like 4 melatonin. Like something ridiculous. That way once I do fall asleep, I'm just out. I want to be out. Fucking light. Oh, I had... Just tech eat that. Oh my god, I tech eat that too. And I died. Dude, there's too many things going on. Fuck. The sleep would be unreal. That's what I'm saying. I get up tomorrow and I just stream again. Ooh, there's a crystal impling. This is why I like respawning in Prif. I just get random crystal implings. Hell yeah, 2 dragon stones. Kinda shit, but whatever. That sleep would be unreal. That's why I'm debating. I'm like, do I though? Is that what I want to do? But it would be really good. It'd be a quick way to fix my sleep schedule. I'll tell you that. Part of me feels like I have to like stay up a little bit longer than that. Like I don't think I can sleep like 15 hours and be fine. But on the other hand, like I could, no. So I don't know. I don't know. Sleep would be unreal. I would sleep on... If I ever do a subathon, I might actually sleep at my desk. I don't know what I'm doing. I do kind of... And maybe it's just because I pulled an all-nighter, but I do kind of just want, like... Not really deep sleep. Like, well, I want to like have like a 12-hour sleep or something. What's the best sleep you guys have had? I'm trying to think while I ask you that what mine would be. I think it really is just anytime you travel or have just stayed up for too long and you finally get to go to bed. That to me is usually solid sleep. I think that's pretty good. Lantidime season. 818, my god. Unreal. Getting low on these bastion posts. Hook jaw after working 5 days of 10-hour shifts in a row. That sleep on your day off hits. Odd. Yeah, I would imagine so. I will. Oh, that sounds so bad. 5 10-hour days. Ugh. Yeah, brutal. Would be. That sound. I did I worked overnight stocking shelves at a grocery store for 6 months, and it was 6 days a week, 8.5-hour shifts. You're pushing like 51 hours a week. That was bad. 5 10s is just as bad, worse. But 6 to 8.5-hour days is not fun either. I'll tell you that. Would definitely recommend avoiding that. Oh. Somewhere I do 4-day, 10-hour, 3-day weekends though. So there was if you're familiar with Sebe, he actually just started a hardcore Ironman, but he has a pretty decked out iron. He did a I think he did 3 12s. 3 12-hour days, then 4 days off, and then 4 days and 4 days off. And he said like when you left work, when you would leave work on on the third day, and you know you have 4 days off. He was like, it's the most blissful feeling ever. But then when you have like that dreadful feeling of getting into like the first shift, it's like completely. That sounds just so bad. I think workplaces that can do it should move to 4 days, 10 hours, 3-day weekends. I think just like the workplace culture in America is just bad in general. Um, 3-day weekends. I mean, I think the issue more or less is like corporates are just so outdated. Or not outdated, are just so hard-headed now. Just said, I'm sorry, but 2 days off is legit enough. Goes by in a flash and you're back to work. It's not good at all. It's so outdated. I mean, yeah, like I think it was the Rockefellers or one of the other rich fucking fucks that put the 40-hour work week into place. Dude, I look weird as shit the way I'm sitting. It's comfy. It's comfy the way I'm sitting, but it looks weird as shit on camera. Anyway, like how do I explain what I'm trying to say? Like it doesn't allow for unique situations at all. Like for me, like I said, like I'm self-employed, so like I've been using the extra time to stream because it's something that I enjoy. It's something that I build and grow, and right now I have the time to do it, so I take advantage of it. However, for me, like I don't want a full-time job. I want a part-time job, but I also I don't necessarily want to work like every single week, if that makes sense. So like I could get a part-time job, but I like the flexibility of like my schedule. So I was like, okay, I'm sitting here, I'm thinking, I'm like, okay, like what if I got like on-call job almost? And I've never seen this anywhere, but some like what I wanted to do was go to a manager and explain like, hey, I self-employed, I work. I don't want like consistent hours every week. I would more so rather pick up a someone calls out of and help you guys out in the event of a call out than and have like a consistent schedule person. But I know for a fact if I pitch that to anybody, it's just not gonna go over well. There's no fucking manager corporate environment that's gonna come out and then be like, yeah, we can try that. Fry said like the job or 8-hour days, 4 hours on Fridays for a nice half day every Friday. It is kind of nice to look for. Every Friday you're just like, fuck work. I work a half day. Or 9-hour days, I mean, that's still not bad. And then fine, I said on days that I stay up. Yeah, usually trying to make it. Oh, fair. Hours. I could probably do it. I don't know if I'd want to though. 6.5. I'd rather just stay there and be lazy and sleep in as much as like. It's gonna be a weird day if I do this too. Like in the stream from now until then. Hop off stream, lay in bed, sleep for 12 hours, and then stream again. I mean, I could do it. Not against it. I very well might, depending on how long I sleep. I'll pop like 2 vitamins and just plonk out. Absolutely just head hits the pillow kind of thing. Also, any new viewers that are tuning into the stream, we're going for. Why am I still killing? We're going for the Hilt from. We're currently at 875 kills and no luck yet. That's what we're doing. I'm also on the tail end of an all-nighter, so that's a time. Makes for entertaining content. Yeah, I hate that places are not flexible. I mean, I applied to a local Target around Thanksgiving, and they were annoyed that I couldn't work more than 2 or 3 days a week to a job that I applied to work part-time to. And I asked them about it, and they basically said, well, everybody's working that week, we need all the help we can get. And I was like, right, so hire more people. Yeah, but like everybody's working on some of those days and we don't get an exception. But fuck, you're gonna struggle finding help if you everybody. I worked countless holidays at my old job. Other people had the day off. I didn't get shit for it. Never again. Ah, yes. Instead of hiring help, what we're gonna do is make everybody work Black Friday. No exceptions. We're gonna drive away that help that we need and piss off the people further that are actually working. That's what we're doing. Either consciously or subconsciously. My guess would be subconscious. The corporate system in this country is just fucking so not worth it. Like I'm pretty sure it was very much accustomed for like men to work that and then stay at home and take care of the kid. Bullshit. And now you have women and men working hours a week and not being able to pay for shit. And granted, some people are just bad with their money. In fact, I think a lot of people are just bad with their money. But it doesn't change the fact that as bad. That's okay. What do I know? I'll just pretend there's money in Social Security when I need to retire, and maybe it'll just magically appear. Who knows? Anyway, I don't even know what the fuck I'm saying. Yeah, getting 2 days off for a weekend. I feel bad for the people that like actively will use PTO days or fall out or fall off of work. Escape fucking updates. It's like that's like one of the few things that you know that those people that's like one of the few things that like those people have going that they're clinging to. I want to play Gridmaster. Fine, I said get a stock profile going, man. What would you recommend in terms of platform? I use jagex.com. Oh, Zykeons. I happened to be looking over, but I heard it and you got me for a second. I was like, no. Turned out trying to trick me. Get a stock profile going, like I know what a stock profile is, but what sort of platform being able to invest in a small amount of stuff. The only thing I really use that I can appreciate to that extent is cryptocurrency. I have a little bit of silver too, for what it's worth. Silver, not silver rounds, coins. I guess they're the same thing. But no, they're different. Autumn, checking in. How are you, Autumn? Nice to see you. I appreciate you checking in. We're having an interesting stream. I hope you're doing well though. You've been absolutely crushing it on Twitch. Hello, how's it going? We're on the tail end of an all-nighter. We've been lurking, just working. Yeah, we've been saying some shit today. I'm on the tail end of an all-nighter. My brain is kind of functioning at half capacity. That's kind of where I'm at. Also, Finest said any brokerage, any platform, Robinhood is easy in my opinion. Even just starting at 500 a month is huge. Okay, I appreciate it. I'll definitely start looking into that. I've needed to for a while, so it's a good reminder. Yeah. I'm laughing. All nighters have been in the air lately. Yeah, I just like my buddy stays up really late, and I stayed up late with him. And I wasn't tired. I'm technically a little bit tired now, but I wanted to get a stream. Here we are. Ryan said I'll always recommend S&P 500 fund, aka VOD. I mean, I've heard of S&P 500. I was using oh, what the fuck was it? I can see the little logo. I just forget. I think E-Trade, and I don't think you could buy like portions of a stock, but if I recall correctly. That was my problem with it, or else I was gonna start putting money into the S&P 500. What do you like? Can you put portions of a stock in the S&P 500 in Robinhood? I might just do that, even like a little bit here. If you want to be extra safe, do a Roth IRA so you can't take it out and you won't pay taxes on it. I know about that with Roth IRA. I've heard about that as well. Thanks for the lurk though, Autumn. You're so sweet. I can't imagine trying to keep up with your chat, Autumn. It's the growth you've had lately with streaming is crazy to see in real time. Because I remember finding you with like I swear you had to be like sub 10 viewers when I found your channel. So it's just cool to see. I hope you're genuinely enjoying it. It seems like you are. You send some long streams though. I'll give you that. Like I don't know how you do some of them. Yes, Robinhood does partial purchases, and you can dot a Roth with them. You can do a Roth with them too. Okay. Autumn said you found me. I think first month I started. Yeah, we'll always be grateful. Oh, I appreciate it. I always feel bad because I'm like I don't ever want you to think like you owe me anything, because you don't. Like just being in contact with me and just like swinging by and saying hi, or like we don't really message on Discord much, but even like messaging on Discord or like answering me is more than enough. I always feel bad sometimes. I'll come in and say hey, and I'm like, I hope she doesn't think I'm like looking for anything, because I'm not. I did find you really early though. You've been crushing it. I did want to talk to you about if there's anything specific that you think that you've been doing that has helped that. Like if you're like, oh, like I do longer streams and the longer streams tend to do well, or like, oh, I've been doing community events and the community events have been drawing a lot of people, like shit like that. Because like when I was doing Huey, a lot of people would swing by and be like, oh, can I do a duo kill? I'm like, yeah, sure, we can do a duo kill with Huey. So I think group content, maybe. No, I don't think at all. Your vibes are always so good. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you. Guess I'm just a pessimistic little fuck that always puts pressure on myself in a negative way. Always just assume the worst. That way I don't get disappointed when things don't go well. One of those, you know? I think the community events are good, bringing everyone together. Yeah, that's kind of how I felt. Like, I remember when I was, like, thinking about doing Huey, I was like, no one wants to watch me kill, like, Huey. Like, who the fuck And then like some of my Huey streams are like the best streams I've had in terms of like raw viewership on like VODs on YouTube. No, but like I feel that like awkward saying hi in other people's chat, like overthinking, so I end up lurking instead. Yeah, or like I love saying hi to like a bunch of people. So like I'll say hi and then they'll like I know like sometimes you'll shout me out, which is like, you know, more than you ever need to do. And like I either won't say anything, you won't see it, or I'll like have to go or go to another chat, or like I'll be busy IRL or something. And I'm like shit, I hope there's nothing like misinterpreted. Finest said I've been contemplating attempting a KQ kill. Thoughts? I'd have to see your gear, to be honest. KQ is fine. There's nothing like crazy about KQ. The mage part of it is just gonna piss you off because it just hits the prayer. Like definitely bring a lot of like hard food and maybe even like some brews. What do you want to kill KQ for? Someone else do that? Or is that... Oh, that's actually my prayer going out? See, now I don't know. Zykeons, if you're in here, now... This is the problem with having that channel point redemption for the prayer going out. Like, my prayer just ran out, and I was like, oh, I'm not out. Someone redeemed it. But no one redeemed it. Just for fun? I mean, fair. What weapon do you have? I would just, like... Go take a look on the wiki under like Calfight Queen strategies, and it'll give you like a recommended gear setup, and you can base kind of where you're at on that. The mechanics aren't bad though. I'd say it's more than doable. It just depends on your gear. Yeah, there's a lot that goes into it though, Autumn. I feel like people don't necessarily realize how much goes into streaming. Like like when I play this game on my own, if I'm doing something that can be paused between kills, like I'm spending so much time in between kills not doing anything. Zombie axe with Dragon Defender, Fire Mystic Staff with Blood Bar, yeah, you should be fine. Just read about the mechanics and you're good. I mean, you're realistically, I think you're praying ranged and then mage. I could be wrong, don't quote me, but... Damn, my prayer's out again? 70s for melee, health 62 magic. I think you can get away with doing one or two. I wouldn't like grind it in that gear, but like you can definitely kill it in that gear. Just bring a lot of hard food. Some prayer pots. You don't kill it the first time, just fine tune your setup a little bit. That's doable. What we got here? Autumn, you're gonna be famous pretty soon. Hero to hero. Heroine. In 6 months flat. Getting better and better at fucking PVM. Nice. I shall attempt one once I have a Dragon Defender then. You technically could do it with a Rune Defender. It doesn't make that big a difference, but I get wanting to grab your Dragon Defender real quick since you're, I would imagine, already there. Yeah. 881? God. Crazy. My phone did that thing where it's like, we've paused charging because your phone's too hot. I'm just like, okay, fine. Finest, have you looked at my my series on YouTube that I did with like gear setups and shit? Well, not gear setups, the downgrade series. Curious if I either told you about that or if you've seen it. Because that proves my point pretty high in the fact that like you very much can just get a kill with everything. I watched your frying pan. I watched you frying pan the spider. Frying pan the spider is funny. I wish that video did better because I did the little. I don't know if you saw the little skit beforehand. The skit I had a ton of fun recording though. And for what it's worth, like you can just kill any. For the most part, you can kill most monsters with anything in this fucking game. It's just a matter of genuinely learning the boss. And like, unfortunately, KQ does hit through prayer, so she's just gonna fuck you up in some cases. But you can kill her. It might just be a pain in the ass. And like I said, I wouldn't grind it with your stats necessarily. But it is doable if you want to kind of explore the boss for, you know, a couple kills, 10 kills, whatever it is. You know what I mean? Like, figure out what you can stomach and kind of build on that. You know what I mean? Please hit. Cool. What are you doing on YouTube? I don't have YouTube up at all. I know people were talking there earlier, but okay. Nothing crazy, nothing bad though. That's fine. And sometimes, like even today, like I was dead tired, and I was like, dude, like it would be so easy to like justify to yourself that you shouldn't stream, that you should just go to bed and like. Have to, it's not gonna be bad, like it's a completely valid reason to like not stream, like you hold an all-nighter kind of thing. And I was like, nope, show up. I don't care if it's for 3 hours, I don't care if it's for 5. I was just wanting some PVM, and that seems the most doable at my level. Okay, yeah, fair enough. I mean, I know now we're getting like the new Shellbane Griffin is like a medium level encounter. I hate to say it, but fucking Scurious is a good fight when it comes to getting like a decent amount of XP for the fight instead of loot. And then on top of that, it shows you like new mechanics with a lot of like time to actually like react to them, versus like later on in the game those same mechanics will pop up but you won't have as much reaction time. Cry said KQ is easy mechanics but with bad gear. It's not a starter boss, I'd say personally. I mean, yeah, that's fair. From like a mechanic standpoint, it's very much beginner though. I know what you mean though, Cry. I mean that motherfucker hits hard. Cry said Scurries is great for starters and learning mechanics. Agreed. Well, what's nice too, Cry, and this is I honestly want to give props to the Jag, like the whole mod team. Oh, you don't know who Scurious is? Yeah, definitely check out Scurious. I would look into like soloing Scurious. What's nice with Scurious is like you do have a couple of these mechanics that typically you don't see until the end game. That if you do get hit by, you're not going to take a lot of damage. You have plenty of time to react to it, and it's going to start building that muscle memory that you're going to need later on in the game. To just switch prayers even. I mean, Zora was the first boss that I like genuinely had to switch prayers on, and so I started my iron. Like, that's sad. Like, that's really far in the game that I just didn't use that like that skill at all. You know? Yeah, Scurious, and it's not hard to get to Scurious either. It's in the Varrock sewers, so it's very, very, very easy to get to. Like I said, apologies for the yawning today, my friends. That's fine. And Scurious is nice because it gives you XP instead of loot. Like, you just get good combat XP. Do I need to do the rat bone weapons? If you're an iron, just don't worry about it. The only thing the rat bone weapons do is, like, at one point during the fight, they'll spawn, I think, 6 to 8 rats. Very, very cautiously avoiding saying the number joke. It'll spawn like 6 to 8 rats, and you'll have to. You can one-shot them, but if you have a rat bone weapon, it doesn't need, like, there's no tick delay on the attacks. You can just go bonk, 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 bonk. Versus, like, if you don't have the rat bane weapons, you have to go bonk and then wait the 4 ticks and then bonk the next one. You'll just get it from the boss though when you get the spine, and then once you actually have the spines and the rat bone weapons made, you just turn in the spines for XP lamps, which is crazy for like combat XP lamps. It doesn't work on non-combat skills, but still. And at least it doesn't bleed supplies. Yeah, it doesn't take much anyway. And if you, I mean, honestly, if you want to be hyper efficient, there's an altar in Varrock Church on the surface, right by where the sewer entrance is. You technically could run up there after each fight and restore your prayer if you really wanted to be efficient. Not be efficient, but like really conserve your prayer pots, what it's worth. And check if you have an ancient mace. Bring an ancient mace. God. Is there style switching requirements? You don't have to style switch. The boss does. Oh, is there style switching requirements? No. No, the boss will throw like magic ranged. Oh. I don't know if it throws melee attacks at you, but you will have to like pray like melee at certain parts of the fight. I mean, you like, well, I would show you, but I'm mid trip. If I was closer to being done, I would just tell you out. Yeah, you have that. You have like the little rats that will spawn, that the Scurious spawns. And then there'll be a floor mechanic too, where it'll have shadows at certain parts of the floor for falling rocks, and you just have to walk on a tile that doesn't have the falling rocks. But keep in mind too, like, Scurious is very much like an intro boss. It's like meant to teach people PvM and like to practice like mechanics. So like, it's going to give you a generous amount of time during the fight to be able to do those things. That's what's nice. But no, you don't have to switch between like melee and ranged, for example. You know what I mean? Okay, nice. Yeah, I'll check them out for sure. Cool. Yeah, let me know how it goes. If you're killing it and you find that you're either struggling or you have other questions, I mean, I'm always here. My longer term goal is TOA. I mean, that's what's up, man. Good longer term goal to have, you know? Damn it. Still no Hilt. Still no fucking Hilt. It's so weird. Like, this grind is like, the boss itself is easy, but the grind itself is long. But it's not always long. For some people, it's short. They get spooned, so... whatever. Yeah, TOA is a weird one. Book said I thought you would get it by now. It is what it is. I thought it would be a nice short little grind to just go grab and be done with, but maybe this is something that we're here for a while. So, I mean, like I said, like we'll get the drop. I'm not worried about getting it. It's just a matter of when, how long I'm gonna sit here and do this for. It's content. I mean, like, what's weird is when you stream, like, you almost don't mind going dry at places because it's like there's only so much content in the game. But like, if I were to get every drop on, like, you know, day 3 of my stream, like, it doesn't really help me. It's like, now I'm out of content. You know what I mean? Now it's like, now I have to come up with something else in order to stream. And it's like, eh. Would you guys do like a Kahoot, like, RuneScape trivia night? If we did like a community, like, night almost? Like, I'm thinking maybe we start off doing like either like a mass Huey or like we could do mass TOA. What else is there? Mass Chambers, I guess, is technically possible. And then like move over to like party games. Until you get the 3rd age pickaxe, easy. Clay, if I did that, I think I genuinely might die. Book said I've been on the Synapse grind for like a year now because I've been skipping for tasks and all that. Taking breaks, it's crazy. Well, again, that's one of my more favorite parts of streaming that I didn't anticipate is like, again, like if let's say I'm doing like a Corporal Beast kill and I want to kill a couple Corporal Beasts throughout the day. Like, I'll kill the Corporal Beast and then go bank. And then when I go bank, I'll sit at the bank for 5-10 minutes and just waste that time. So I'm like, oh, I don't want to kill it, go right back in. Versus like when I'm streaming, like you have to go. You don't have to go right back in, but people are gonna be like, why are you just standing around? Like, you're entertaining people, so you do feel this need to go back in. It's helped me, like, I guess, grind harder, if that makes sense. Like, that aspect of it has been really, really nice. People about to hit you with stop wasting ticks. Yeah, facts. I mean, honestly, if they're that much, if you're gonna sweat that much, I can't be bothered. I don't care enough. Like, oh, you actually wasted half of a prayer point there. I'm like, dude, I didn't sleep last night. Like, leave me the fuck alone. Dying is XP waste, but I can't really help that when it happens either. You know? I wonder if you could live off of it. If you had enough people that did it in your family, maybe not your family, but like definitely like stream community, I wonder if you could live off of Amazon Prime subs. Sleep is XP waste. I mean, it technically is. Now here's what's crazy, right, Finest? If you can find something that is either time gated, so like I'm thinking like farming contracts, or is just mega AFK, For AFKs, I'm thinking like demon tears, like chopping demon tears, because it's actually crazy AFK. You do that before you go to bed. You let it sit there, and your guy will chop demon tears for 20 minutes. Be asleep by the time you get logged out. You're gonna get demon tears while you go to bed. Never have to rune craft them to charge your Eye of Aak, or go chop them, because you'll be doing that every night. Get like 300 tears. Hook said I gotta go for a bit, brother. Nice to meet you, and glad I popped in. Definitely be back in your stream in the future. Hey, no worries, man. Don't ever feel bad that you gotta leave. Obviously, I'd prefer if you stay. Obviously, I'd prefer to chat with everybody for the entirety of the stream. But that's not reality. That's not how life works. So, take care of what you need to take care of. It was nice meeting you and chatting with you as well. And yeah, definitely keep an eye out for future streams. I'm live most days of the week, so I'll catch you either on YouTube or in another stream, or you know, eventually somewhere. But I look forward to it. Definitely keep an eye out. Have a good rest of your day. Yeah, just gonna hit a workout and get some groceries, but I'll be back in tomorrow if you're around. Yeah, absolutely. It might not be this early. Like I usually go live around this time instead, but yeah. Take care, man. Take care. Good luck. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, guys, some people are definitely just hyper efficient. I mean, the thing is, if you waste ticks, you are losing DPS. But like, video game. Maybe we get a God Sword Shard too. Kinda cool. A bunch of God Sword Shard blades now. It's funny, I didn't have like any. Now I have like a bunch. Just from this grind alone. I thought it was gonna be like a whole issue, and it just hasn't been. Just kind of get them periodically. There it is. That's funny too. I was dry on the God Sword Shard 2s. I needed the second one like a lot. Was that 55 kills that I'm at? Am I at 55 kills or 65 kills? 5. Okay. Yeah, okay. Not bad, not bad. Definitely got to go for 1,000 soon. Honestly, maybe tomorrow. I might be able to go for 1,000 tomorrow. We'll see though. Like we're like tomorrow. I'm thinking like if I'm like fully awake and we start somewhat early tomorrow, like we can definitely do like 100. I know that. So if I can hit 100 today, anything after that is almost like a cherry on top. Because then I don't have to do it tomorrow, even though I probably will. If we get to like 920 today, and it's like okay, tomorrow I'm only 80 away from hitting 1,000. And hitting 1,000 doesn't mean anything, but it does look cool, so absolutely chilling. Like I said, I hope everyone's doing well on this this Tuesday. Not quite afternoon, this Tuesday morning. I didn't know what to expect out of this stream, honestly, especially with my my sleep being like this. I mean, funny enough, I've sent streams that were much shorter than this. Like part of me is like, oh, end at 3 hours so you can go to sleep. It'll be great. Like my brain's like, do it, sleep, go to sleep. But like, we're gonna keep going just for now. Ooh, I'm gonna restore this and find this. Looking for some Buffalo Wild Wings, or just wings in general. It sounds so good. Does home make anything? Like I home make my queso, or I home make my chips, or pasta, or whatever it is. I personally don't home make much of it. I think I do anyway. I mean, I'll cook stuff, but I don't typically make stuff from scratch. I want to get into deep dish, like Detroit style pizza making, because like if I can like perfect a way to make it where it's like the one that I have in mind. There's a place kind of close to my house that does like, well, it's like an hour away, but they do like deep dish Detroit style pizza, and like shit's so fun. My god, get like the perfect little cheesy crust in a fucking square pan. Shit like that. There you go. Get that shit. There we go. Wins. Alright. 892 KC now. It's pretty wild, actually. I still can't believe the pet here 1 in 5K. I was thinking of saying that just now, and I'm like, yeah, the pet's not 1 in 5K. I'm dreaming. There's no way the pet. No, the pet's 1 in 5K. It is indeed 1 in 5K. Alright, coffee has been done. I guess I don't want to go to bed yet anyway, because if I go to bed now, it's gonna really fuck my schedule. God. Add him in error. Still nothing. Still. Sit back just a little. It sucks. I want to do, like, I wish I wasn't tired right now, because I unironically could go for another like 4 hours. Like mentally, I there's no way I'm doing 4 hours with this little sleep. Oh, we'll see. Oh, 30 seconds. Don't have an altar or restores. always finish this trip, I guess. I don't typically like the shorter streams, but even like looking at my stuff, even like the one, like day 4 of this grind, we did 2.5 hours. Okay, especially compared to like yesterday or 2 days ago, we did 5.5. I know it's different league basis, but same time, we can at least finish off. I think can finish off this this inventory. Really starting to kick my anything. I mean, over 3 hours. This day 9? On day 9? I'm like looking at myself in the thing, I'm like, how apparent is it that I'm like tired of shit? Because it's sinking in more and more. Starting to sink in more. I probably don't even need melatonin. Caffeine isn't doing its job, you know? Wow, I have to go for at least 9, right? Right? We still have like a couple prayer pots left. Like, can't just not go to 9. Definitely. Oh. You guys are all good. So I really didn't know what today's stream was gonna be. I didn't know if I would even last this long. Like as much as I'm like, no, keep going. Like, I also just didn't think I'd make it this far in general. Count. I might not even have enough restore for this. Starting to fucking booze on stream now. That's fun. It'll be okay though. Oh my god. 5? 5. trying. What we got? Finest. Maybe time for you to go to sleep, homie. I know, man. I know. I want to push to 900. Like, that was 896. But I'm getting closer and closer. It's gonna get to a point where Krill just kills me because I'm not paying attention, or because I doze off when I need to spec him. I'm not gonna lie, I pushed farther than I kind of would have believed I would have been able to, but the dozing is not fun. I mean, it's been a good stream though, to be fair. Like, I genuinely, like, even if I do end, like, I genuinely am happy. It's more of just like, my girlfriend works 8 hours in the morning, so like that's like the time that I consider to be like the best time to stream, and I want to just take advantage of it more. I want to start hitting like 5 hours, 6 hour streams a little bit more consistently, just for the exposure and the grind too. I mean, I do want to like get some of these items a little quicker. I don't do these bosses off, so for me it's like also want to hit that. It's fine. We hit it hard tomorrow. I like the enthusiasm and the encouragement. I genuinely appreciate it, because it's easy to kind of not fall short, but get down on yourself for like a stream, like a given day, and not really be like, oh well, tomorrow we go hard. I almost had enough for dude, you need to rest. Yeah. You rested? Yeah, tomorrow, I actually have a couple, but that's not at night, so. LMS is what? 4K? Okay. Yeah, LMS isn't too bad. Yeah, I have 3 more, and then we'll be at 900. Maybe we just stop at 900? I think that's a pretty good number to stop on. Probably as good as any number, to be honest. And if you have any ideas for the channel that you want to add, feel free to let me know. Like, if you have a channel point redemption idea or something of that sort. Like, we were literally just doing God Wars Dungeon one day, and they were like, someone, I can't remember who it was, someone in stream was like, oh, you should add like a sound effect of your prayer running out, that way we can mess with you. And I was like, you know, that's evil, but like, also respect it. What are we doing? Okay. Like, I also kind of respect it. Oh. Yeah, I'll look into that. So eventually, the other thing that I want to do is make it cost bits instead, even if it's like only 10. Check out healing pool UIM. Sounds interesting. Was he just use a healing pool for a lot of shit? Now you got me curious. Look up his account stats in the search. Oh, okay. I'm not gonna do it in the official client because it'll crash my client if I open that shit on stream for some reason with the way it's set up. But I'll look on the high score, or on like the official page. Cool. The word healing. Who I am. Come on. $22.80. Oh wait, that's not. Rank 889 at 2286 total level. And wow. quite a bit of a bunch of bosses. Look up to him. Takeaway here, we should look up to this guy. On my friends list, another streamer group I follow, dude is crazy. I see that, like he's got like 700 Leviathan on there is crazy without dying. Like even like Tob, like 300 Tob without dying is pretty wild. Another 8 in a hard mode. 600 Vardorvis. 3400 Zora, my god. 1300 KQ. 300 Chambers of Zamorak, like shit. That is pretty wild. It is pretty cool. Alright, we got this one and the next one. He's 15th global rank for Toa UIM. I see that, yeah. Yeah. Alright. We need one more kill. So we gotta kill all these minions and we do one more kill. We'll see if we get it. If not, we can end on like a nice clean 900 KC and slam home the rest tomorrow. We can go all the way to 1,000. At least we should be able to. I mean, I can't promise anything because it depends on when I fucking wake up. But at least we got some kills in today. Thought I just high out that. I was gonna miss. That would have caused a couple issues. Come on. Got one more kill after this. Just kind of want to. Also, for such shits and giggles, what's your guess for #1 amount of overkills for normies? Right now? Yo, Cirque. Welcome to the stream, my guy. What's up, Vince? Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I'm on the tail end of an all-nighter, and I'm deathly tired right now, so we're doing one more kill, and then we're gonna kind of wind things down. But I hope you're having a fantastic day, and I do appreciate you swinging by. You were streaming all night? No, I stayed up all night. Dumbass. Also, this is kill 900. No, I woke up at 11 a.m. yesterday, and I've been up since. I've been up for 24 hours at this point. Let's go. 900 is a 1. We'll see, man. We shall see. So I hate to. I always feel so bad when people join late, and I'm like, oh, I'm ending stream, but like I started dozing a little bit, and it's just time. You know. Alright, what's your guess, brother? Oh, yeah, my bad. 4,700, my guess. Round 4,700. Yeah. 6K kills for Obor. Oh, he's guessing that. Okay. I'm gonna go stand over here, but we can hang out for a little bit. 15,000? Holy shit! And you know what's crazy about it being 15,000? You wanna know the craziest part about that? It's not 15,000 kills. It's 15,000 openings, which means if they started killing it after that update, they've killed it more than 15,000 times. Jeez, when I thought that Tism couldn't hit that high. How about this Tism? I'll show you a Tism. Here's my Tism. Ugh. $862. Yeah. Bob, damn. We're getting there. I want to hit 1K. I think that looks sick on the high scores, having 4 digits on Hespori. How many people have that? I think Hespori, the highest is like 1,700 or something right now. Do it. I'm in the process. It's hard though. You can only do it like, obviously you can like Hespori. Week, month, and a year. I think I did almost 100 last year, so possibly 1,000 this year. But it might not. It might not be 1,000 this year. We'll see though. Have anything else that's crazy? I mean, this is my one true dry streak. It's not the Tism though. It's just a dry streak. You know. 3K is still high. Yeah, no, it's super high. I'm just saying it wasn't like me being like, I'm just gonna keep doing it for no reason. Like it was me being dry for primordials. That's insane. Yeah, it's like 6x dry, I think. Like I think it's, hold on, let me check the dry streak calculator real quick. You know what I should do? I should sleep on stream, and then when I wake up we can do some more. I'm not actually gonna do that though. I wanna just lay down in bed. Not even going to the right pages. Clicking on just whatever the fuck I see. Hold on. Alright, so it's a 1 in 512. Number of kills 30, 52. Number of drops 1. Actually, if I go back, it's 0.25% for that. And if we get the 1, it's 1.5% of players will go dry. Pretty insane. Also, here's my krill log. I'd like to see. Sleep is good, man. I understand that you need that rest. I finally got some good sleep last night, ready to do some Slayer to get the tormented demon tasks. Ah, hell yeah, Cirque. I hate ending when people join though. It makes me sad. Especially because like the viewership today has just been, it's been fantastic. Like I appreciate you guys so much. It's I think it's been up to like 6 or 7 like every single, for the most of the stream. Finest said sleep well, sir. Thanks for streaming. I'm gonna clean up the kiddo from breakfast. Hey, enjoy the rest of your day, Finest, and nice chatting hockey for that little brief moment a little earlier too. Or no, that was, I'm sorry, I'm a fucking idiot. That was with Hookjaw, but I think Finest was talking about hockey too. Being that concurrent up always feels well. Yeah, I mean, it's slowly just been growing in general. With me streaming more consistently, but yeah, man, take care of your kid, and you know, I'm gonna be live tomorrow, Thursday, Friday. Like you'll see me, so I'll catch up with you pretty soon, Finest. And Cirque, thanks for swinging by, even though it was a little short-lived. See around here. I'll drop you guys some heart. But yeah, that is going to do it for the stream. I'm just gonna end today. I don't know if I really want to raid anybody. Let me see. Following, same category. Yeah, no one's low that I'm already following, so we will just end. But listen, guys, I appreciate it. Definitely swing back, say hi in the next one. I hope to see you there, and enjoy the rest of your day. I'm gonna get some rest. But we will continue with Krill. We're up to 900 kills now, so we will continue the grind tomorrow. That I off to bed. Appreciate it. Have a great rest of your day. See you in the next stream.